Hi and welcome to ThreatTraq Essentials. We're going to review some everyday cybersecurity lessons that we can take away from this week's ThreatTraq stories. John Hogaboom brought us a story about some North Korean malware called Electric Fish. It's been secretly tunneling traffic out of compromised computer systems. Hackers often want to break into a computer system to steal data, but once they break in, they have to find a way to get the data out. And often, that path is blocked by a firewall or a proxy server that requires authentication to get back out to the internet. Well, what Electric Fish does is it's a tool that provides a way to bypass that authentication so the hackers can exfiltrate data out. Now, most of us are unlikely to encounter Electric Fish on our computer. For security professionals, our analysts recommend that they scan their systems for the signature of this malware, because if they see it in their system, it means something bad is probably going on. But what this story tells us is that hackers anticipate the obstacles they're going to encounter in their attack, and they develop tools to overcome them. So, lesson here, never underestimate hackers. Tony Tortorici brought us a story about some hackers who claim to have compromised the companies that create antivirus software. Now, the reason they would want to do this is if they could get the source code for antivirus software, they could find vulnerabilities in it, exploit it, in fact, even sell that knowledge to other hackers. So if you have antivirus software installed on your computer, and you should, you need to do some research, find out what the company that makes that software is advising you to do at this time, and whether or not this impacts you. Jonathan Gonzalez told us about a vulnerability in Alpine Linux. It's a small embedded version of Linux that's used in things like routers or storage devices that don't have a lot of RAM or disk space for storage. Now, this is the kind of vulnerability that could be replicated when developers embed that code into hardware. So, as we always say with IoT devices, update and patch their software on a regular basis. That's it for this week's ThreatTraq Essentials. As always, you can click on the link below for a playlist of all the stories for a deeper dive. We'll see you next time.